and I was sitting here chatting away, and then I looked up and it said click to go live. So I was sitting here having a lovely old chat thinking I was live, and I was thinking this is strange, not many people are jumping on. So hopefully you will get the notification that I have gone live. So please jump on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. It takes a little while for the live stream to catch up, so for you to get the notification that I've gone live. So I'll just hang out here a little bit until I get a couple of people on. So as you know, I've been really, really busy lately. Of late, I've been at a craft day, a 3-day craft show up in Murrayfield last weekend. So that was a pretty huge event. So I got to hang out and meet loads and loads of lovely crafting people, and it was super, super awesome to see some new faces and some not so new faces, meeting new people. So it was a really, really great weekend, and I got to hang out with lots and lots of crafty people, and that's what I absolutely love about my job, is meeting people that are into crafting and just generally having a good old chat with them and talking about your crafting. Good morning, Diane. So as I said, it takes a little while for you to actually get the notification that I've gone live. So I've been up to that. And what else have I been up to? Well, it's just been very, very busy here in my craft studio, get things organized. I don't know whether any of you know, but I'm actually heading off to New Orleans in 3 weeks' time. So I'm trying to play catch up, trying to get everything done and all my ducks in a row before I actually go overseas. So the actual event over in New Orleans is going to be super exciting. I'm going to be able to hang out with lots and lots of my crafty friends from all over the world. It's actually a leaders convention for the leaders in the Stampin' Up company. So it's a business convention. So we get to hang out with other top leaders in the company, and we have a 3-day event that we're all going to, that we get lots and lots of business tips and stuff. So I should come home feeling really inspired and really raring to go, hopefully, when I get home. So that's actually on the cards. So I'm trying to play catch up with my business and get things done in 3 weeks instead of 4 weeks, because I'll have a week away. So, oh, Julie, you're in hospital again. That's no good. I hope that finger of yours is getting better. You would love to go, to New Orleans. Yeah, exactly. Diane saying that she would love to go to New Orleans. So that's on the card. So that's looming. So I'm going to be quite busy, and I'm sure I will do a lot of live. Hopefully, I can do some live video over there, depending on what I've got with my phone service. But yeah, so we'll be doing some sightseeing while we're over there. So we're going for 7 days. So we're going to actually have 3 days or so, or maybe even 4 days of sightseeing. And we will be having the 3-day convention with the Stampin' Up leaders. So it'll be really, really exciting. So that's what I have on the cards at the moment. So life is a little bit busy, but not too busy to hang out with you all here on a live video on a Thursday morning. So number 5 time in hospital. Oh, dearie me, Julie. I hope they get it fixed soon. All right, so let's actually, so as you know, it's celebration time here with Stampin' Up this month. So we've got 1 month left. So we've actually had some extra celebration items added. So you need to jump onto my online store, because there's some things out of our annual catalogue and things that you can earn for free. So due to not a major shortage, but having not a lot of things to pick from celebration, they've actually added some more other items. So it's really, really exciting to be able to earn free items. So for every $90 that you spend, you can earn a free item, but they've actually thrown in some things out of the annual catalogue that you can earn for free too. So it's really, really going to be a great celebration this month. So for every $90 you spend, you earn a free item. And not to mention that we have a great joining offer. So if you want to be a part of a crafty community, our starter kit is always, bumped my camera. Our starter kit is always the best deal in the book. And I can honestly tell you, they've sweetened it this month with a new beautiful diary planner that you can do out of the planning kit, and you get 3 notebooks, and you get the planner, and you get a stamp set to go with it. So you get all that for free on top of choosing $235 worth of product, and you're only going to pay $169. So it's a really, really great time to be joining Stampin' Up and to be shopping with Stampin' Up. So good morning. I can see quite a few of you jumping on. We've got Susan, Jenny, Glenda's on. Hello, good morning, and welcome. So, all right, so let's just do a few more things about what I've got happening in my business, just to let you know what's happening. So, of course, it's Sweetalicious time again. So Rose Ward and myself do a fun Fold Sweetalicious class each month. So the Sweetalicious Fun Fold Club for the month is the Lights Aglow suite. So you get the gorgeous Lights Aglow designer series paper, a full pack of the 6x6 paper. You also get a roll of our gold. This is that gold metallic ribbon we had in the Blackberry Beauty suite. It's absolutely stunning ribbon. So you get a roll of that, and you also get a pack of and I've used quite a few here because I was using them in my video, the champagne rhinestones. So for $70, you get that. You get access to our video group, so our Facebook group, and you get access to all of the other videos that we've done as well. So I make 3 fun folds, and Rose makes 3 fun folds. So you get 2 videos, plus you get the paper, the ribbon, and the embellishments each month, whichever suite we're doing. And we are using the beautiful Lights Aglow suite. So the stamp sets, the 2 stamp sets that are in that suite, we're using both of those in our projects this month. All right, we have my 2-day Christmas craft retreat. Oh my God, I am so amazed at how many people I already have registered for my 2-day retreat. We still have room. I've got 2 months until the registration closes, so I think I'm going to have an overwhelming response. So I'm already 2/3 of the way to the amount that I had in the last retreat. I'm already 2/3 of the way. I've got 21 people registered already. Now, if you want a fun 2-day craft retreat doing Christmas projects, you are not going to want to miss my 2-day Christmas craft retreat. It's being held in Beaudesert at the RSL Club in Beaudesert, and it's on the 5th and the 6th of November. But if you can't make it in person to Beaudesert, if you don't live in the area or you're not able to travel to the area, then you can always get the retreat in a box option. So the retreat in a box option is $25 more. You pay $25 just to get it posted out to you, but you get everything that everyone gets in person, you get delivered to your door. Now, I will be using the Spruced Up bundle from our July-December mini catalogue. I'll be using the Spruced Up bundle, and you will get the stamp set and the die set. You will also get the Charming Landscapes 3D embossing folders, and I'm just going to show you what they are. So you're going to get these cute little embossing folders. So that is part of your fee. You pay $190 for the 2-day retreat. You get the stamp and die set. You also get the embossing folders. You will also get designer series paper, ribbon, embellishments, and all the cardstock needed to make your 8 make and takes. Trish attended my retreat, my last retreat, and she said she's looking forward to the next retreat. She's already booked in, paid, and I think you did your accommodation as well, Trish, didn't you? And 3 of Trish's friends are coming as well. So, I mean, out of just Trish coming, she's now invited 3 of her other friends to come as well. So I am telling you, it is going to book out pretty quickly. So as I said, I've already got 21 people registered already. I think I can take it maximum probably 40 people. So let's see how many we can get at this awesome 2-day Christmas craft retreat. So as I said, it's at the RSL Club in Beaudesert in Queensland. 5th and 6th of November. There's 3 motels in Beaudesert that you can stay at, or it's a quick trip from the Gold Coast, like 45 minutes or so from the Gold Coast, and the same from Brisbane. So if you're interested, please make sure the link is in the show more box down below on YouTube, and it's also in the description of this video. So you can click on that link and register. I also do optional classes on top of the 2-day retreat. Trish is saying best weekend ever. She had a ball, didn't you, Trish? And you got to meet new crafty people, which that's what it's all about. I actually hang out and just help people. I walk around and help people for the whole 2 days. So, and don't ever feel like maybe you don't know whether your crafting is up to the standard to be able to attend one of my retreats. It is for all levels of crafters, and I am there to help. You have me at your fingertips whenever you're having a problem with any of the projects. So it's a super great weekend, and I try to change up the projects. So it is product-based, people. So for the $190, you get product that is yours to keep. So you get the spruced up bundle, the stamp set and die. You'll also get the Charming Landscapes embossing folders, plus you get ribbon, designer series paper, cardstock, everything you're going to need. The only thing you need to bring is your own adhesives, inks, and the tools that you're going to need to create. All right, but you can also get it delivered to your doorstep. Now, my August monthly stamps club for this month is the Pretty Bird stamp set. So I'm actually going to use that today in one of my projects. So for my monthly stamps club, the basic stamps club is $50. For $50, you get the stamp set. So you will get the Pretty Bird stamp set. You will also get a card kit to make 6 cards, all cut and prepped, ready to go. All you need to do is stamp and assemble. And you'll get a step-by-step video tutorial, and you'll be a part of my Facebook group. So in that Facebook group, I have all of my other Stamps Club videos. So whenever you're a paying member of my monthly Stamps Club, you get access to the library of all of my other Stamps Club videos as well. So there's a bonus to being a part of the Stamps Club. All right, so that's enough chatting. Now, I wanted to play with this gorgeous set this morning because I absolutely love the look of this leaf, and I was thinking this is just a perfect stamp set to make some quick, easy, simple, gorgeous cards. All right, so and I just realized I haven't got any very vanilla cardstock right here. Let me see if I have some here. I do. Okay. So I'm going to use this gorgeous stamp, and you'll see that when I use this stamp, the detail in this stamp is absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to grab a piece of very vanilla and cut that into some layers. All right. Now this one is in our July-December mini catalogue, so it's like a sort of like a Thanksgiving stamp set, or you can see thinking of you, so grateful for you, hello. So a really, really cute stamp set. But you are going to, when you see what this leaf stamp does, you are going to go, wow, I want that. Okay, so I'm just going to cut that for my layer for the front. All right, so I'm going to make a card nice and quick and easy. I'm going to use the sponge dauber technique, which I love doing. Now this is a red rubber stamp set, and I do apologize that I haven't used this yet. So this is my first time using it, and I'm super excited to be using it because it's a gorgeous stamp. All right, so I'm just going to add my sticker on. Now, does anyone struggle with trying to add their stickers onto their stamps? Have you been having a hard time trying to, no, I need a bigger block than that, having a hard time trying to stick your stickers on and getting them level? This is a really super quick, easy way of mounting your stickers. So instead of trying to line your stamp up on that sticker on that sheet, pop your sticker onto your block, okay? And take the backing off. And then what you do is you turn it over, and it's like you're actually stamping it. Let me see here. That way. There. Okay, now we're right. So it's like you're actually stamping it over the image. Can you see that? So you can line that up and get it all perfect over that image and then stamp it down. Okay, and then of course it's all done. It's ready to go. Okay, so it's super cute to be able to do that. I'm going to do the So Grateful because I want to, and I'm going to show you that again because I want to do this as a so grateful card. So I'm just going to grab a little block, and so I'm just going to peel that sticker up again. So I lift the backing off so that you can actually grab hold of that sticker. So you lift the backings off and then pull it, okay? And then I'm going to grab that stamp, so grateful. Pull the backing off, and we are going to stamp that. Just like that. So you can see, you can line it up, you can look through your block, line it up and get it really, really easily popped on. You love the way of applying the stickers, so much easier than else you've seen. Yep, exactly. Super, super easy. And we all like easy, don't we? We like to have our crafting be a simple crafting experience. All right. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, I think, Merry Merlot, and I'm thinking I'm going to do like an autumny type of leaf here. So I'm thinking maybe pumpkin pie. So Merry Merlot and pumpkin pie. Do I want to do that? Yes, I am. I'm going to do pumpkin pie and Merry Merlot. Now, very rarely will you ever see me use pumpkin pie because I'm not a pumpkin pie person. But anyway, and I'm just going to grab a sponge dauber. Okay. So I'm going to ink up this stamp in pumpkin pie. Okay, so we're going to ink it up in pumpkin pie. And then what I'm going to do is, you can see on the stamp itself, there's a fair bit of shading happening around this part here. So I'm actually going to do that in Merry Merlot. So I'm just going to ink up with some Merry Merlot and add some Merry Merlot around. Now you could do quite a lot of different colours on this. Okay, and I'm going to do a little bit of Merry Merlot on these. And believe it or not, I'm actually going to grab another sponge dauber because I want to do the stem part. I actually want to do that in probably maybe early espresso, just to get a really nice look. Okay, I'm just going to do the stem part here in early espresso. So sponge dauber colouring is a really, really great way of being able to get a really nice look. I'm also going to go around, do you know what? I'm going to go around the edging here a little bit with some early espresso, just on the tips. Not a lot, just on the tips, just to add a little bit more on that. Okay, are you ready? This is the reveal. All right. So I'm actually going to have this that I want the actual leaf to be coming down through on that front layer. So I'm just going to huff on that. Hey Lisa, how you going? And I'm just going to stamp that down. Are you ready for this? Are you all going to go, ah, when I take it away? All right. Here we go. No, don't drop the block. Exactly, Jenny. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the detail in that leaf. Absolutely stunning. All right. So this one is just going to be a really, really quick, easy, simple card. So I'm just going to say early espresso, so grateful. Here like that. So grateful. All right. I'm going to make, don't panic, I'm going to make a couple of cards here. So I've got a crumb cake, a Sahara sand base. So I'm just going to fold that in half and crease it with my bone folder. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, so we've got Merry Merlot, or do we want to have Early Espresso as the layer underneath? Tell me which one, Merry Merlot or Early Espresso? Morning, Elizabeth. Hi, Shaz. It is beautiful, Shaz, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. Julie, wow, beautiful. I know. So type it into the can you please show me the comparison between Sahara Sand and crumb cake? I actually don't have crumb cake in here with me at the moment. Hang on, I'll grab some crumb cake, Jenny, so you can see. It might be hard to see. So we've got espresso, Merry Merlot, espresso. Really? Espresso. So there you go. There's crumb cake and there's Sahara Sand. Kayla, hey Kayla, how you going? So early espresso. Okay, girls, early espresso it is. All right. So I'm just gonna quickly trim a layer. There. But honestly, this leaf stamp, it does it all on its own. Just the leaf stamp. It is stunning. All right. So we have that. Hey, Deborah, how you going? All right, so I'm just going to adhere that with my liquid glue. And pop that onto there. Now, I'm going to use some of my linen thread. Okay. And I'm just going to pop a bit of Seal Plus for my linen thread to go into. You're just relaxing, Deborah. Well, that's lovely. Relax away. Okay, so we're just going to wrap a bit of linen thread around. Have that. Okay, I'm going to pop that up onto some dimensionals. So as you can see, a super quick, easy card. As the stamp is the star of the show. Okay, remove those backings. Now, if you haven't done this before, use your take your pick tool. Pop it in, twist as you pull it out. Twist as you pull it out, and you'll find that you'll be able to get all those backings off in, sometimes they don't, in one go. That one didn't. But a handy dandy tool to be able to remove those backings really easily. There we go. And see, they collect all on your take your pick tool. So you don't end up with them all around the house. Yeah, right. All right, so I'm just going to stand up for this one and get that lined up on that Sahara Sand card base. Then, of course, we're going to do a bow. And I think it could actually do with like a nice double bow on here. So I'm just going to cut that thread and then cut it in half. Okay, and then we'll tie a bow. Hi, Jill. Okay. So we have a cute, gorgeous bow that we're going to be able to pop just over to the side here. So of course we're going to use some of our glue dots. And I'm going to struggle with my glue dots because I now have the packets where the glue dots are on the other side of the paper, and I really like them the other way, but anyway. All right, so we have that. So for the insert, so I do have the insert here. So for the insert, I'm not actually going to re-ink my leaf. I'm just going to huff on it. And I'm just going to get that down in the corner. So we're going to get a lighter version of what we've done. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? And we'll pop that on the inside. We're even conserving ink here this morning. All right, so we're going to pop that on the inside. Okay. And then, of course, it needs a little bit of bling. So I'm actually going to bring in those champagne rhinestones because I think they are a gorgeous additive to this. So I'm just going to do a couple there and maybe one up there and maybe one down here. And I also think a spritzing of early espresso would make it just that little bit more superb. Now, when it comes to spritzing, I just use my Stampin' Right marker. So actually, it could help if I had the early espresso one, not. Okay, so we've got early espresso, and I use just the brush tip end, and I pop it into my lid, and you just lightly spritz. Now, all that does is takes that stark blank look off the background. So you can see there. So what a super quick, easy card that you can make using that stamp. So now I'm actually going to change it up a little bit and do another one. So let me move that one aside. So I'm going to grab another couple of bases. So we've got that for the insert, that one for the front. Okay, that one. Okay, and this one. Okay, so that's for the inside of my card, and that's for the front. All right. Now, I think what I'm going to do is maybe change up the card base. Maybe we'll do a Merry Merlot card base. And we might do, yeah, that looks nice. We might do a Sahara Sand layer in behind. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clean off that stamp. And I'm going to do a couple of different colours now for this one. So I'm going to clean that off with my Stampin' Scrub. Okay, so I'm going to incorporate a few different colours into this one. So I love the Merry Merlot. I also love Blackberry Bliss. And I like Rich Raspberry. So what we might do is we might try a little bit of the Rich Raspberry and then sponging with the Blackberry Bliss and the Merry Merlot. We'll see what it comes out like. So inking up in, actually, you know what? I'm going to ink up. I'm going to change that. I'm not going to use Rich Raspberry. I'm going to use Blushing Bride. You love that I still use my Stampin' Scrub. I love my Stampin' Scrub. Okay, so I'm going to ink up with Blushing Bride for the majority of that image. I'm then going to take my Blackberry Bliss and I'm going to ink up around the edges and where that has that gorgeous shading. Okay, and a little bit on those flowers. Okay, once again we're going to grab our Dauber and our early espresso. Okay, and we'll do these pieces in our early espresso. Okay, let's see what we come up with this one. So we've used Blushing Bride, Blackberry Bliss, and early espresso. So we're going to huff on it. I actually want to have a scrap piece of paper here. I'm going to take a scrap piece of paper here because I actually want to do some edging pieces here. So I want to go like that. Oh, look at that. Now, is that not super, super stunning? Okay, I'm going to clean that off again and we're going to go again. Look at that for colour. Raywin, you enjoy watching my card making? Well, thank you. All right, so we're going to go again. So do you want to bring that up? Look at that. Look at the colours in that. How stunning is that? All right, so we did Blushing Bride. We then did, I've got to check and see what that is. That's Blackberry Bliss. Okay, we then did Blackberry Bliss. Okay, and then we did early espresso on our stems. Okay. All right, so for this one, I'm actually going to stamp this one coming up that way and meeting that one. There we go. How stunning is that? Okay, so now with our, I actually want to cut another one. I feel like I want to do one and actually fussy cut it. Are we keen for that? Why not? Let's stamp one more and fussy cut it. Okay, so let's clean that off again. Hey, Peggy. You missed my videos. Yeah, I wasn't on last Thursday. I was busy. I was going to a craft show and I was very, very busy. So I had a 3-day craft show that I had to set up for on Thursday. So I had to travel 3.5 hours away I travelled to and then set up for the craft show, and then I was at a craft show for 3 days. So, all right. So we're going to do, once again, Blackberry Bliss. Around the edges. So I was missing in action for a little bit, but I was up meeting lots and lots of new crafty people, which was awesome. All right, so our early espresso on the stems again. Okay. And we'll stamp that one. Oh, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? All right. Now I'm going to spend a little bit of time here fussy cutting away here. So I'll grab my scissors. So who's overlooked this stamp set? who didn't even realize that it was in the catalogue and is now searching madly in our catalogue trying to find it. You get me every time when it comes to leaves and flowers when it comes to stamps. So I'm just going to fussy cut around. And bear with me, it'll take me a while to fussy cut. I'm not the fastest fussy cutter around, but a lot of people say that they don't want a fussy cut, that they can't be bothered. Give them a die any day. And I agree. I'm a die person. I love the fact that we have our matching dies to be able to cut out our images, but sometimes we just don't have them. So when it comes to an image like this, we can take our project to a whole new level by just spending a little bit of time fussy cutting. Who agrees? Kayla, surely you're a fussy cutter. Surely you love fussy cutting. It just totally takes your project to a whole new level because we need a 3D leaf popped up on this one. Yep. See, Kayla loves to fussy cut, and honestly, if you haven't checked out Kayla's page, please go over because Kayla is such a talented crafter. You can learn so much from Kayla. So soon we're going to be having our registration for our Stampin' Up! On stage. So that's really exciting. So for anyone that's a demonstrator, if you haven't attended an onstage event, oh my God, you need to definitely register for our in-person onstage event. I will be there with bells on. I cannot wait. It's going to be held in Sydney. And it's our first in-person event since COVID hit. So in 3 years, we've been missing out getting our fix of hanging out with our crafty peeps for 3 years. What colour inks did I use? So, Peggy, I used Blushing Bride as the main ink that I inked up with first. And then I used some Blackberry Bliss around all the shaded edging pieces. And then I also used Early Espresso for the stems of the leaf. So just using your sponge dauber, sponging it all and getting that gorgeous variegated look happening. Nearly there, people. Told you I'm not the fastest at fussy cutting, but we're getting there. It's going to be worth it. It's not so sunny in Melbourne, Rebecca, really? Well, I'm in Melbourne. Don't you always get like 5 different weather patterns in one day? Sorry, I shouldn't say that. But Melbourne, the weather can change in 5 seconds flat. Been there and done it. It can be nice and sunny, and then all of a sudden you're freezing your butt off. Okay. All right. So there we have it. Fussy cut out. Now, it's raining in Tassie too. Your highway's flooded last night. Okay. Fair enough. All right. So there we have a gorgeous fussy cut leaf. Now, this is going to take this to a whole new level, I am telling you. All right. So, of course, I'm going to do... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a Sahara Sand base. I feel like I want to do a Merry Merlot. I want to do a Merry Merlot layer in behind. And I'm going to do a Sahara Sand base. Just because it's my card and I can. All right. Christine says, I think so too, Sue. What's that? Sue said something. What'd you say, Sue? Joanne said that she wasn't a fussy cutter, but am coming around to it, especially with those snips. Exactly. Our Stampin' Up! Snips, I am telling you, are the best thing since sliced bread when it comes to fussy cutting, because our tips cut right to the tips, and because they are like that, it helps you with your fussy cutting. It doesn't, a lot of scissors will, when you actually cut right to the tip, will actually bend the cardstock. Our snips don't do that. So our snips are fantastic. All right, so we've got that and we've got that. This is coming up pretty nice. Okay, I think what will make this even better, are you ready for it, is a little bit of blending with a brush. Okay, so I'm going to do it with Merry Merlot actually. All right, so I'm going to bring in some Merry Merlot on this one. I'm going to grab a scrap piece of paper to protect my work surface. And I'm going to bring in that. And let's get some ink happening. And I'm just going to do a little bit of blending. With our Merry Merlot. Okay. How gorgeous does that look? Oh, this card's just getting better and better. If I do say so myself. Okay, so I'm going to adhere that to my Merry Merlot layer now with my liquid Tombow. Because I absolutely love that gold ribbon, I'm going to really spruce this up with some of this gorgeous gold ribbon, which I've just thrown onto the floor. Ah, don't you love that when you get a roll of ribbon out and it just rolls right across the other side of the room? Hi, Paula. Thank you for joining. So I'm actually going to pop some of this gorgeous gold ribbon on. So once again with my Seal Plus, get rid of that, we don't need that anymore. Seal Plus, I'm going to pop my ribbon into my Seal Plus. That and that. Okay. Then of course we're going to pop that up onto dimensionals. Okay, so some dimensionals on the back, and wherever my take pick tool went there. Whoa. So remove the backings. Okay. Oh, doesn't that just look gorgeous? Pop that onto my card base. Now, we've got this gorgeous leaf that I want to pop on here, but I want to pop it up. So I'm going to pop some dimensionals on the back. And for these more narrow bits, I think it's good that we can grab some of these pieces. And we can pop on there. That. Pop a little piece in behind there. Now, if I had minis on my desk, do I have some minis? I do have some minis. Look at that. We'll pop some little mini dimensionals on there, which will be easier one there, one there, and maybe one just there. Okay, so I'm going to pop that up onto the front. Oh, maybe I need to use my take a pic tool. There. I don't know what my parents are doing. There's something going on. There's action happening. Garage doors are going up and down and chatting outside. So I don't know. They're up to something out there. Okay. All right. So we have that we are going to pop. I'm thinking just there like that. So you've got more like a 3D look now. Of course, we need to do a gorgeous bow. And then I'm going to stamp a sentiment and we'll pop a sentiment in there. That and that. Okay. Gorgeous. Or do we want the bow over here? Okay, we'll work out where we're going to put the bow in a minute. I'm going to grab one of those little strips that I had and we'll stamp a sentiment out of this. I think thinking of you would be quite nice. What do you think? Where do you think the bow should be? Over here or over here? It's sort of covering up too much of my leaf, I think. Funny you commenting on my noisy parents. I know. Normally it would be noisy kids, wouldn't it? It's my parents. They're the noisy ones. Well, I think what happens is the hearing goes a little bit as they get older, so everything's quite loud. All right, so thinking of you there. Okay, so you're saying over on here? Yeah, I think so too, because it's really, I don't want it to cover up that gorgeous leaf. Okay, so thinking of you there. And I might do that one in Blackberry Bliss. Joanne's saying right. Raywin's saying right. All right, so thinking of you. Hopefully this is going to stamp on this. Going to have enough room. We do, just. All right, so while that's happening there, I'm going to use what I've got left over on my stamp just for the inside again. So I'm going to huff on that. And we're just going to stamp that down there like that. And we've got a gorgeous leaf there for the inside. And pop that on the inside. I think I'm gonna have to fussy cut that sentiment as well. Okay. Okay, so I think we decided for the ribbon to go there for the bow. So we're going to pop our bow there. Gorgeous. All right, thinking of you. I feel like it needs to be fussy cut. Just saying. It's just too thick and bulky if I didn't fussy cut it. Who loves the charming sentiments set that has the dies that cut out all the sentiment layers. How awesome is that? Just saying. So if you're a person that doesn't want to fussy cut sentiment layers, you need the Charming Sentiments bundle. Just saying, because it is perfect that it has the dies that match, that you can cut out your sentiments. Look at that. Now that looks better. Thinking of you. Oh, I think I just want to pop it. Oh, I do like it up there. I know. She did, didn't she, Kayla? I agree. I totally agree. We need so many more of those. Because I think we would all agree we need dies to match all of our sentiments. Stampin' Up, let's do that. Just kidding. All right, so I'm going to do Thinking of You up there. So I've used a little bit of liquid glue and then a dimensional just on that bit that's popped off there. And then once again, I'm going to use my champagne rhinestones because they're right here on my desk and I think they will go perfectly with this. We'll do one there, a little one up there, and maybe a little one down here. What do you think? How gorgeous are these cards? I think I've excelled myself today. So we've got two beautiful cards there. So honestly, I mean, like if you have overlooked this stamp set, maybe think about giving it a second try because I can honestly tell you it is stunning. I've got 3 pairs of scissors here. Normally I can't find a pair of scissors. I've got 3 pairs of scissors on my desk, so that's not too bad. All right, now the final card that I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Pretty Bird bundle. So let's pop those aside and we'll bring in the Pretty Bird bundle. And I'm just going to do a pretty basic card with this one. It's got some gorgeous dies here. Now, this is as I said, it's my monthly stamps club for the month. So when you see what I create with this today, I mean, I'm just going to do some basic crafting with it today, but it's going to be my stamps club for the month. So stamps club, as I said, you get the stamp set that is yours to keep for the month. Sorry, it's yours to keep forever. So you get the stamp set that I choose, and you also get a card kit to make 6 cards. You get a video tutorial showing you step by step how to make your 6 cards, and you also get access to all of my other video tutorials as well, while ever you are a member of my stamps club. So it's super, super cute, this stamp. All right, so I'm just going to grab the little birdhouse itself. I'm going to mount that up on a stamp. Will it fit on this one? Yes, it will. Okay, so it'll fit on those nice narrow ones. So we're going to do that. I think we're also going to do the cute little birds. And I think I'm going to die cut one of the cute bird cages. Okay, that there. Oh, get that out, and I'm going to need that one as well to cut the birds out. All right. So, I want to have them sitting. Yeah, cute as. All right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some. I feel like I want to use mint macaron as my card base. And I think I'm going to use it as a layer in behind as well. All right, so let's cut that layer. There. Now, as I said, registrations are open for my retreat and I've had an overwhelming response. So if you're interested in attending one of my 2-day retreats, the next one is on the 4th and the 5th of November. And it will be at the club, the RSL club in Bow Desert. We'll use a bit of berry vanilla as well. Okay. All right. So I'm actually going to ink up this stamp, and I think I'm just going to ink it in some of the mint macaron. I feel like I want to stamp it off. I feel like it's going to be a little bit too dark for what I want to do. I'm just going to ink it up and see what. Oh no, it's good. I was thinking it might have been a little bit too dark, but okay, let's get in here. All right, so what I want to do is I just want to add just a little bit of a background. Looks like my dauber fell on the floor. Did it? Yeah, it did too. Lucky I've got a mat underneath me. I could be in trouble if I get the ink on the carpet. I have a mat that goes under my chair, but then my chair gets hooked on the mat. Okay, so I'm just going to add some bird cages in the background here. So I just want to randomly stamp. A couple of bird cages. Oh, and that one didn't stamp properly, but that's okay. No, we're going to turn it over. It's this bit of paper. It's driving me insane. Let me get another bit of paper. Okay, that's going to be better. We'll turn it over and start again. And I do need a pierce mat, but I don't think... Oh, I do have one. I was going to say I do need a pierce mat, but I didn't think I had one here, but I do. I've still got things packed from the craft show. All right. So I'm going to do one there. Ugh! And I did it again. What is going on? Do you think I can line that up again? I doubt it. Can I? No, that's going to look like we've got double vision. Let's get another piece. When all else fails, just cut another piece. All right, try again. Let's ink up properly. All right. Better. Third time's a charm. So I'm just doing a combination of a few bird cages here. I want to have them at all different levels. Just as a bit of a background. So we've got enough room to fit that last one. Like that. Okay. Then, of course, I'm going to cut out one of these gorgeous bird cage dies. I'm just going to do that off screen because I've got my cut and emboss and I'm a bit strapped for room here. So I'll just cut one of those, and I'm cutting it out of the layer that I'm going to use in behind. That way I'm conserving my cardstock and getting the die cut that I need as well. Okay, so I've got that layer that's still happening for in behind. Just going to grab my die cut off here. Okay. Look how gorgeous that is. How stunning is that? Okay. So we have that for that. And then we have our gorgeous bird cage there. All right. I'm then going to stamp my cute little birds. Oh, can can do it on this bit of paper that I've got here. My cute little birds. I'm going to do those in... I'm going to do those in my basic grey. Ink them up. And stamp them down. Okay. Now, I'm just going to use some of my blends now to colour a little bit. So I think I'm going to use just my light Pool Party and maybe, what have I got here? Light Crumb Cake. So I'm going to do light crumb cake for the actual branch. There, like that. And then I'm just going to do some light Pool Party for the birds, because I want it to sort of blend in with the colouring that we've got. And I might even do a little bit of dark. This is Pool Party, isn't it? Yeah, light Pool Party. Might even do a little bit of dark just to add to the birds a little bit. So if you're a bird lover, you're going to absolutely love this stamp set. And when I actually popped into my group the choices for this month, this stamp set won it hands down. So I'm going to grab, I think, the dark Pool Party, and we'll add a little bit of shading on them. Just so that they're not too So Stampin' Up! Actually make it really easy for us to work out where we need to do our shading, because their stamped images have it already for us. They're already showing us where we need to put the extra colour, and it just helps us with our colouring. And to tell you the truth, if you haven't used blends, then you need to try them, because it makes it so easy for us to colour, because they have a light and a dark, so therefore we don't have to do much when it comes to colouring. So we've got our gorgeous birds coloured there, so I'm just going to cut those off camera as well. I'll be right back with you. And the fact is, we've got a great die that fits around these birds that we've just coloured, so makes it easy. So no fussy cutting there for the people that don't want a fussy cut. Okay. We have our gorgeous birds. All right. So I'm going to mount this one on there with my liquid glue. You love your blends, Laurie? Yeah, I know. They're fantastic, aren't they? And as I said, they make us look really professional. They make us look like we're so good at colouring. Okay. So we have that there like that. We've got our card base ready to go. And I'm going to score that with my bone folder. Okay, so we have that and we have that. I think what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to cut a little rectangle just to sit behind there. So let me see if that one's going to be big enough. It will. So I'm just going to cut it just so it's going to sit in behind our bird cage. And I might do a very vanilla layer in behind as well. So I'm going to do that. Then I'm going to do a very vanilla layer that's a little bit smaller, just so that we can outline behind that bird cage. Okay, let me see what I've got here. I've got 2 3/8. So we're going to do it at 2 1/4. And what have I got that way? So we've got it 4, so we're going to do it 4 1/8. Let's try that. Okay, let's see if that works. That on that, and then we're going to be able to pop that up on there. Yep, that's going to work perfectly. Okay, so we've got our bird cages here in the background, but I'm also going to pop this one on here like that. I could probably cut it down a little bit. It's a little bit too high. Let's cut it down just a tad. Let's cut 1/4 inch off and 1/4 inch off here. Let's see if that looks better. See, this is the process of how to go about doing this. That looks good. And then on there. Yeah, that's going to look better. So it's not going to protrude top and bottom. Much, much better. Much happier with that. All right, so let's do that onto there. Okay, so we've got that. Then, of course, we're going to adhere our bird cage onto there. So I'm just going to add a little bit of liquid glue. This is going to protrude a little bit on top of our card, but that's okay. I mean, it's still going to fit in the envelope, so it's still going to be okay. All right, so let's add a little bit of liquid glue on there and a little bit on there and some dobs on there. You could actually use the adhesive sheets for this as well, so that you could be able to adhere it really easily, but I think that that's going to be fine. Do that. Okay, like that. All right, then I'm going to pop the little birds. I think they can be popped up. They're going to look super cute, so I think we'll pop those up on some dimensionals. And they can be sitting right there. Okay, we'll adhere that one to our card. Like that. This one we can pop up. I think I'm going to wrap. I think I might wrap a little bit of ribbon around that one. So I think I'm going to go with my Seal Plus, if I can find where I put it there. I'm going to wrap a little bit of twine around, linen thread around the bottom. That. Okay. The little birds are sweet, aren't they? Cute. Okay, so we're going to have that. We're going to pop that up on dimensionals. Okay. And we'll pop that just there like that. And there's no sentiment. Whoops. No sentiments in this one, so you can have them. You can have the card for any purpose whatsoever. I need to stand up. You can have the card for any purpose whatsoever. And then, of course, we'll do a little bow here. Whoa. Okay. I've done pretty well. 3 cards in 1 hour. I'm crafting very well today. Okay. All right. Just pop a little bow there. So I'm just going to grab my glue dot. Pop it in the glue dot. So it's a very monochromatic card, but I think the simplicity of it is just so pretty. And then, of course, we pop a couple of little rhinestones around. Might put some just there, one there, maybe one there. So what do you think? Whoop! I just popped the rhinestone off. Let's get another one. These rhinestones are playing havoc with me. So there you go. Another quick, easy card. Now on the inside, I probably would just do a layer. Let me grab a layer quickly. Okay. Ink up that with mint macaron. Just do a couple of bird cages. Oh, and there I go again. Having a fun time with this stamp, aren't I? And I haven't got my pierce mat underneath me again. But we will get it to happen. I probably should have. I really think I should have done the long one there. And the shorter one just up here. Ah! Well, I just give up. How many pieces of this very vanilla cardstock am I going to have with bird cages stamped all over them? Do the right thing. Get the pierce mat. Lesson learned, everybody. Get the pierce mat and do the right thing. All right. So I'm going to do the long one down there. Much better. And ink it up and do a short one just there. Look at that. Done. It's made you look at the leaf set. I know. They are, I'm telling you, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous set. Okay. So once again, as I said, the Pretty Birds is going to be my stamp set for my Stamps Club this month. So if you're interested in maybe joining my Stamps Club, it's a super, super fun group to be a part of. You get access to all of my previous Stamps Club videos as well, being a part of the Stamps Club. So it's super, super fun. So I'll just bring in those and then I'll show you the cards that we did. So, of course, this month we've got the Sweet Delicious Fun Fold Club, the Light to Glow. You get the Light to Glow Designer Series paper 6x6. You get a pack of the champagne rhinestones that I've been using here today and a roll of that gorgeous gold ribbon, which is stunning. Okay, for $70, and you get access to our Facebook group where you get a video showing you step by step how to make 3 fun folds from myself and another video from Rose Ward who does 3 fun folds as well. And we have my 2-day Christmas craft retreat. So I'm taking registrations right now and it is booking out fast, people. So I just need to say that if you're thinking about coming to a 2-day retreat with me, it's in the RSL Club in Beaudesert in Queensland. So it's about 45 minutes inland from the Gold Coast and the same amount of distance from Brisbane. Ipswich, around 40 minutes from Ipswich. So it's a super, super fun event. You can also get it as a retreat in a box. So if you're interested in that, please make sure you click on the registration link in the Show More box down below or in the description of this video. And as I said, my monthly Stamps Club is going to be the Pretty Bird stamp set. It costs $50 per month. You get the stamp set and it's yours to keep. You then get a card kit that is cut, ready to go. Everything is in it, ribbons, embellishments, everything that you need to make your 6 cards in a video tutorial. Plus you get access to all of my other video tutorials. So let's clean up some of this mess that I've got here. And let's bring in the cards that we've created today. So this was using the Pretty Birds stamp set. So as you can see, absolutely gorgeous stamp set. And then the stars of the show, the gorgeous soft seedling stamp set using that beautiful maple leaf. So as you can see, gorgeous leaf image, absolutely beautiful for stamping some very, very quick, easy cards, yet really, really striking and amazing cards. I think people will be absolutely amazed that you have created that and how quickly you can create those 2 cards that I created today were really, really quick. So as you can see, it's a beautiful stamp set for making multiple cards and making quite a lot of the same type of card or similar card for maybe, I don't know, thank you cards. So it was lovely to chat with you, Desley, at Murrayfield as well. So I met some really, really lovely ladies at Murrayfield, which was really, really great. I met lots and loads of brand new crafters that I haven't met before. So it was super, super awesome. My next craft show is going to, not until October, but it's going to be at the Brisbane Convention Centre. So it's the big 5-day one. So that's pretty massive. The first cards are drop dead gorgeous, Sharon. I know. I'm just saying, like, if you haven't got this stamp set, why not? Just kidding. So thank you very much. Once again, my name's Donna Gray. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from the Northern Rivers area in New South Wales, Australia. Soon to be in Queensland, very soon. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll be up there. But thank you for joining me for a crafty session today. Any of the items that I've used today can be purchased through my online store. There is links in the Show More box on YouTube directly to the stamp set. So if you're interested in purchasing the stamp sets, I would really, really love your business. It really helps me. Give me the thumbs up if you loved what I did today, and please feel free to share this video with family and friends onto your social media platforms because it helps me get to more crafty people. So once again, thank you everyone and have a great day, and I will see you all again here 9 o'clock next Thursday morning for my next crafty session. Yes, I am. I'm moving to Beaudesert. Sue? Yes. moving to Bow Desert, and very soon, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks, hopefully. If not, after I go to New Orleans when I come home, I'll move. So just waiting to get everything finalized. So thank you, everyone, and until next time, happy crafting.